Dawn Nelson. I'm here today at C Kitchens. I'm going to show you how to make some lemon coconut meringue cupcakes. Absolutely delicious, and you can use homemade lemon curd or you can use shop bought lemon curd. So in the bowl, first of all I'm going to mix up the cupcake mixture. I've got some softened butter that goes in the bowl, and all of my recipes are in the description below if you want to follow the recipes, and also if you want to and you do like them, do like and subscribe as well. Softened butter, it's quite important that you soften this, because what I am going to do is use an electric mixer so they'll get a nice creamy texture, so that is quite nice and soft. I've got some caster sugar that goes in there as well, self-raising flour, and the self-raising flour has a teaspoon of baking powder in there just to help with the rise of the cupcakes. I'm also going to put some coconut in here because I like some coconut, goes really lovely with the lemon. So some desiccated coconut that goes in as well. I'm going to save some of the coconut just to sprinkle on the top. So we've got sort of coconut and lemon going on with the lemon meringue. It's almost like a lemon meringue pie in a cupcake. So it's absolutely delicious. And 2 eggs, 2 beaten eggs, they go in there as well. Now, to serve on a elbow grease, I am going to whisk them up, but I want to put some lemon, just some lemon zest, just the zest of 1 lemon. And although they are very lemony, because you've got a surprise middle of lemon curd, so when they're cool, you put lemon curd into the middle before you do the meringue top on them. But the lemon zest gives that nice citrusy taste to the sponge cake, and it really complements the coconut as well. So just 1 finely grated rind of 1 lemon in there, and give that a good mix. Now, just to save time, I'm just going to whisk this up with an electric mixer just for about 2 or 3 minutes until it's really pale in colour and very thick and creamy, and then I'll come back to you and I'll fill up the cupcakes in a bunting. So I've used the electric whisk just to smoothen up my mix, and I did actually add a couple of tablespoons of full fat milk just to soften the mixture a little bit while I was whisking it. So it's lovely and creamy and thick now and ready to go into the cases. So I've got 12 cupcake cases, and you need to divide the mixture between the 12 as evenly as you can. It's roughly about a heaped tablespoon of the mix that goes into each cupcake, and fill them up, 12 of them, until they're all finished, and then they go into the oven at 160 for about 20-22 minutes until they're golden brown and risen, and then we allow them to cool before we have to fill them. So the cupcakes are now into the 12 cupcake cases, and they're now ready to pop into the oven. So the cupcakes, I'm going to fill them now with some homemade lemon curd. So what you do, once they're completely cold, the cupcakes, with a teaspoon, you just make a circle about a 2 pound size, and take out the middle. So you've got a really nice hole indent in the cupcake to fill with some homemade lemon curd. So you can do this with it's actually quite easy with a teaspoon. And it comes out quite easily. In fact, those little pieces you can use to make a trifle, or you can eat them instead. So a little bit of the homemade lemon curd, and if you'd like to see this recipe as well, that is in my file of recipes in the description for the ingredients and the recipe as well. So every cupcake then has a generous teaspoon of the lemon curd in the hole up to the top, because what happens then, once you've made your meringue, the meringue will sit over the top. So I'll show you once these are completed, and we'll put the meringue on and show you how to finish the cupcakes. So I filled my cupcakes with the homemade lemon curd, and now I want to make up the meringue topping to go on top of them, and the coconut. So I've got my electric mixer, so it's much quicker with an electric mixer. I've got 2 egg whites, best for them to be at room temperature. They do whisk up better if they're at room temperature. And then I'm going to whisk for a good few minutes until it's quite firm, and then gradually add my caster sugar. So I'm just going to start this for a couple of minutes, quite noisy. And then once it becomes stiff peaks, I then just add my caster sugar. So my lemon coconut meringue cupcakes, I've already put the lemon in. I've now done the meringue topping and it's put it into a piping bag with quite a large nozzle. And I'm just going to pipe around the top of the cupcake with the meringue into a nice little swirl on each cupcake. Just like that, just to cover up the lemon filling. And then I'm just going to decorate them with a little bit of coconut, because there's coconut in the sponge as well, just a little sprinkling of coconut on each one. And then you can buy this sort of strawberry dust, so you can buy freeze-dried strawberries or strawberry dust for decoration, or any sprinkles or curls. Just to go on the top, or even a glacé cherry is quite nice to decorate these. And I'm going to finish the rest, and then they go into the oven. Just on it's not in the oven, actually on the grill is probably easier, because it only will literally take, you have to watch them under the grill. Quite a high grill, 200, and it literally you stand there 2 minutes, and then the meringue will brown nicely. So just be careful and watch them, because they will burn quickly. So these are the lemon meringue coconut cupcakes, and you can see I flashed them under the grill. If you've got a blowtorch at home, it's actually a little bit easier. And I've dusted them with some strawberry powder and some coconut, and then just quickly flash them.